again to Simply Don, the Twitch channel. This is the channel Americans want to go and get their Twitch shows. Today is a new one, and I'll be honest with you, it is without question the worst we have on here. But the positive thing, Romina will be here tonight.
Well,
I
maybe.
don't know how much time she'll get. What do you mean, maybe?
I mean, if I feel like bringing her on, I'll feel like bringing her on. But I feel like the show does good without her.
Romina, are you there? Can you hear me, Romina?
I'm here.
Are you okay? Let me see your wrist. Let me see your wrist. Because I remember that one time they were all cut up because you.
Oh yeah.
Can I see the wrist,
now.
please?
They're healed now.
See, they're good.
Can I tell you something, Romina? You might be the bravest person I've ever met in my life. Thank God for you, and I hope God blesses you.
I feel you're brave because you put Mitch on your show.
That doesn't make him brave.
That's pretty brave to
Let
me.
me tell you this. Can I say, Romina? I don't know if I've told you this. Everyone. Oh, I thought you were giving him a drink and holding it for him. I would say, get your fucking hands off that glass. Who is that girl behind you that's putting her tail in the air so Mitch can see her fucking ass?
Oh, that's Sayla.
That?
Come here.
That's Sayla.
Hi, Sayla. Is that your dog or his?
That's his dog.
Oh, God. Hello, Sayla. I feel sorry for you. Hello, Sayla.
She loves being here, right? Don't you?
What's that?
I said she loves me, don't you? Ow, stop biting me.
That's animal abuse.
No, she loves me. Even though she bit me, she loves me.
Can I tell you something? What a hero you are. God damn, you're a hero. Well, anyway, welcome. This is the Mitch and Friends show. As you see, there'll be no friends here.
That's not true. I have a friend coming.
Who?
Actually, she's a Grammy-nominated producer, and she said she was going to ditch the Grammys to come here.
Who?
Her name is Marcy.
Marcy what?
Marcy Goodrow.
Bullshit.
That's her name. She's coming. She said she was going to ditch the Grammys to be here.
Oh, we have his mommy in the chat, Don.
What?
Mitch's mommy says Mitch never had friends.
He still doesn't.
No, I have friends.
When he said he had a friend coming, I thought maybe that was his brother or something. Because that's his last name.
Is there any way I can say something?
Sure.
She's my friend.
So, because I'll tell you something. All right, here's the deal. Just so you know, I have to play this game Mafia, and I'm supposed to be here, and they're supposed to be rehearsing. If I get too boring and I get in the way of this stupid show, and you need me gone, can I just see Romina one more time?
I don't think she wants to come on. She doesn't
Romina,
really.
can you? Hey, Romina, how are you? Hey, can I show you something?
Yeah.
Can I show you something real quick?
Yes.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Mitch?
What?
I saw you reach and grab her.
I didn't do anything.
Oh no, he was grabbing a drink. Oh.
You don't have to look at this.
You know this is recorded. I can watch this anytime I want.
No, they're not recording this. It's live.
No, it's recorded. We can get you.
I can watch it again later.
It's live.
You know what I'd like to do? If he doesn't do this, how would you like it if I just sat in my bed with my shirt off and combed my mustache for about an hour straight?
I think you'd get more viewers.
I think we get less viewers, to be honest. People came here to see me and my friends.
No.
Hey, what's happening?
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Still all right?
Hey, guys over there, Don's my best friend.
You're not my best friend. I'll be honest with you.
I appreciate you.
Not only you're not my best friend, I don't even like you as a person in any way. And if it wasn't for somebody that you're abusing, I would be long gone, and you would never have a show.
My dog.
She's the producer of the damn show. Hey, what the fuck? Hey, let me ask you this, Mitch.
Yeah.
I know you're 100% homosexual. What do you think of this guy, huh?
I'm not 100% homosexual, but I guess if I was a little gay, then I would say he's good looking. But I'm straight.
Thanks a lot, Mitch. That wasn't very helpful there.
Thank you. I'm straight though.
You're not straight. All right, if you're really straight, masturbate right now.
That's not something a straight person would do, though.
Oh, okay. You passed that test. All right.
Okay.
Walking
Yes. See, now we have proof that I'm straight.
I don't think that it means you're straight. I think you answered a question like a straight person would. You've done movies before, right?
Yeah, I was a child actor. And for those of you that don't know, I did kiss Sabrina Carpenter.
So have I.
Okay. Allegedly.
Okay.
Interruption.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cyberstalker Slam says, "Are the Grammys the reason Mitch got a perm?" ?
I didn't get a perm. My hair looks good.
Okay, Cyberstalker Bitch says Mitch is such a bad actor, incredibly embarrassing.
That's not what they thought when I was a child. Can I show Don my song and dance?
Hey, everybody.
Yes,
Don.
I'm Don Barris.
Hello, Don.
Don, I need
Hello
your
there.
attention
I
real
remember
quick.
you. Hey, there's my pal. I know you too.
Yeah, it's up.
Hey, I don't know you that well.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hey,
Hi,
Don,
Ray.
real quick.
I'm Don, or Antonio Don Barris, my real
Hold on
my
a second,
birth
Mitch.
certificate.
Hold on, wait
So
for
I'll
it.
say,
Don,
close your eyes.
Don, can I have your full
Close
attention
your
for
eyes.
about 1 minute?
And I'll say, only if
Can
you
you
got
see
a mafia
Mitch?
card, go ahead and open your eyes.
Don,
That's
can
when
you
two
see
open your
Mitch?
eyes, and you'll know that you're on the same team. You'll know
Hey,
that you guys
Don.
are mafia members. You're on the same team.
Can
And
you
I'll say,
see
everybody close
Mitch?
your eyes again. Everybody open their eyes. Welcome to the first game of Mafia. Justin. I'm sorry.
Hey, Justin Martindale.
I had to like put up my high beams for the airport.
I wrote this song from the heart.
See you guys. Hey.
I wrote this song from
You don't
the
hug
heart.
me?
I spent hours writing this song.
You're doing this tonight?
Yes. I'm very good at this game.
Don, can you pay attention for 1 minute?
Yeah.
Watch Mitch. Can you see Mitch?
You need a bartender. I was like, we don't need.
Can you see
I don't
Mitch,
think you can
Don?
hear you.
So our version of mafia.
Okay, go ahead, Mitch.
the
Take it away.
daytime is when the mafia
Okay.
members need to communicate
It
with
took
one
me
another about
hours
who
to
they
write
want
this
to
song,
interesting.
but the song
You
goes
have to
like
do it
this.
secretly. Yeah. So this practice round,
Who's my
Nicole
best
and Ray
friend
are
in the
mafia. They know
world?
who their partner is.
John
And right now, when
Barris
everyone's eyes open, when all the
is.
civilians are like looking around for who
Who's
they
my
think might
best
be mafia,
friend
they
in?
need to
Who's
agree
the
about
king
who they want
of
to kill when they go
Tang?
to sleep.
Can I ask you a
John
question?
Barris
You being a professional in
is.
every way and understanding this game, the insides
You're
and the
stealing
outsides,
content.
what would be a
No,
way?
I wrote
Let's say I
that.
was a mafia member
No,
and we were
no.
playing,
You
and
have
we
to
wanted to
make
get
it
rid
your
of this
own
piece
if
of
you're
shit
going to
over
use that
here.
song. You can't
That came
say
out wrong, just so you
content.
know.
That
Ray,
took me
Ray,
hours to
yeah,
write.
Ray. How? Oh, but how would you really do it? You wouldn't
It's
do
okay
that.
that my best
If I'm
friend
talking
didn't see
like,
it though. I think
you're
he
just
knows
trying to
that
do a
we're best
subtle way
friends.
of like,
Interesting.
so pointing, of doing some sort of
So
eye
wait a minute.
contact.
Oh man,
something-
gee,
something
Don's
that if
muted.
You and I are mafia, and we know that we're both.
No,
mafia,
he's not. He
I'm
just
trying
can't
to
hear
send
you
you
for
a
some reason.
signal.
He just
I
can't
think
hear
it's a
us.
pretty
Do
clear
you
signal.
think if I did something
Yeah.
like this, because
Please
this is a
mute
part
him.
of the game that I have a hard
There you go.
Okay, thank you. And pay attention to him, old man G, in case he actually talks to us. Okay, Mitch,
By the way, guys, my Grammy-nominated friend is going to be here at the end, so just stay here.
well, hold on a second. Mitch's mommy said no one wants to see Mitch, followed by covering my ears. Don's mustache lover 1 says that's correct. To the comment from Cyberstalker Toilet Bowl, I think I heard Sabrina Carpenter say she regrets kissing Mitch and then threw up after every take.
When was this? Where was this then, if you saw that?
Oh, Mitch's mommy says, can we mute Mitch?
No, Dad, we can't do that. It's my show.
Technically, we can though.
Well,
Just
the only
let you
reason we muted Don is because my best friend is busy playing a game that he invited me to, but I was like way too busy to do. So I
You're
just said no.
lying.
No, he's my best friend. He invited me.
Okay, Cyberstalker number 1 says Mitch and Friends is a perfect metaphor for his life. He keeps inviting success, but never shows up.
I showed up. I'm here, aren't I?
No, your success.
Oh, what do they mean success? I kissed Sabrina Carpenter and I was a child actor.
Okay,
If that's not success-
Cyberstalker Slam says sounds like a ripoff of Schizo's song about Steve.
That's not true. I was up for 5 hours writing that yesterday.
Oh, hold on. Cyberstalker Bitch says, here's the facts. Mitch claims he was a child actor to avoid basic math. If he was a good actor, he would be a successful adult actor rather than pretending to be a comedian.
Well, okay. See, the thing is Hollywood doesn't want to hire extremely handsome men right now because like the demographic of people that they're hiring, they're trying to give more opportunities to people who aren't extremely handsome right now. So that's the reason I haven't booked. But if they were being unbiased and hiring extremely handsome men with great
Okay,
mustaches,
that's a lot of talking. Let me get back to the comments.
okay.
Cyberstalker Black and Blue says Mitch is a bad actor. He can't even act straight. Followed by Cyberstalker Andrew. No, never mind. We don't need to bring that up. Cyberstalker Hi-Fi. Sabrina had to add a clause to her contract for more money because she had to kiss Mitch, the bitch.
Okay, while that's technically true that there was a clause added for more money for the kiss, she didn't specifically mention my name.
Oh, Cyberstalker Mitch's mommy says, I have tried to mute him all of his life.
That's unfortunately true. I put Romina back in the cage, by the way.
Oh, Angie, maybe unmute Don or not. Maybe not. I don't know. Is he trying to communicate with us?
I don't know.
Let's give it a chance. Unmute him real quick.
Hang on.
Let's see what my best friend has to say.
Don? Nope, he's still muted.
I have to ask him to unmute. I can't unmute him.
Oh. Then you requested it, so we'll just leave it be.
He should have it up there whenever he wants it. I don't think it goes away.
Oh, Cyberstalker Mitch's mommy says no more DEI hires. Sorry, Mitch.
Yes. Well, then, yeah. Now they will literally hire the most handsome men. So I should be getting.
I
stay tuned for acting
believe
jobs.
your mom is saying that you're LGBTQ plus.
That's no. My mom knows I'm straight. I'm dating a woman. I'm dating the producer of the show.
You keep her in a cage. I don't know if that's dating.
Yeah. Well,
Cyberstalker number 1 says, remember, Mitch, don't ever be ashamed of who you are. That's your parents' job.
I don't think my parents are ashamed. They're actually really proud of the person I've become.
Okay,
can ask
Cyberstalker
them.
number 1 also says Mitch's ass must be really jealous of all the shit coming out of his mouth.
That was a good one. That was a good joke. It was pretty good. Not as good as the jokes I tell at the Ding Dong Show, but pretty good.
Okay, Cyberstalker Hi-Fi says, will Mitch ever address the Simply theft allegations?
Don stole that from me. I had Simply Mitchell coming before he had Simply Don.
You're a liar. Cyberstalker Mitch's mommy says yes, and we are ashamed.
Of what?
Also, Cyberstalker number 3 says, I heard a movie producer once say about Mitch, he's an okay actor for a stupid ass kid.
What movie producer was that then? And for what movie? If that's
Okay,
true.
okay, we'll let them answer. Cyberstalker Don's mustache lover says the best part of this show is Don's mustache.
I gotta be honest, that person really creeps me out how like they just stalk Don. We should probably ban them.
Yep. Cyberstalker Hi-Fi says Don is carrying the show. Cyberstalker Bitch, will Mitch ever address the fact that he hacked he's hacked e-journals? And Cyberstalker Banto says it's crazy to imagine Mitch having sex with anyone. Just imagine him shouting his goo-goo is disgusting.
First of all, I'd like to point out that it's impossible for Don to be carrying the show because he's muted. That would have to mean that what I'm doing is really boring.
Okay, Cyberstalker number 1, every time I see Mitch, it reminds me to wear a condom. He's like a warning label for safe sex. And Mitch's mommy says, ashamed of you, Mitch.
Oh, there wasn't even a joke there. She was just flat out honest. Well, the good news is, guys, that you've been waiting long enough. My friend who's Grammy nominated is going to be here in probably like 10 minutes.
Why would you have her come 5 minutes after the show is scheduled to end?
Because she has to do the red carpet on the Grammys and get a bunch of interviews. And if I wanted her on this show to boost views, that was the only way I could do that. And I was like, as my friend, will you do this? And she said, absolutely. And I told her my best friend was going to be on the show.
Okay, Cyberstalker Don's Mustache Lover 1 says the good news is the show is almost over.
That's because time flies when you're having fun. So it feels like it just started.
Cyberstalker Slam says Mitch's balls would have had to drop for him to shoot goo.
To shoot what?
Goo.
Oh, Goo. I thought they were talking about the movie that I was in called Goon when I was a kid that everybody loved me in.
Okay, Cyberstalker Hi-Fi says, I think Mitch has finally found his comic voice, and it's annoying.
Hey, sometimes as a comedian you have to find your persona, and as a comedian who's been in the business a long time, that's mine.
Oh, Cyberstalker Cactus says, Jesus, it's painful to listen to Mitch trying to be funny. He's like Carson Daly doing improv.
First of all, Carson Daly was good at improv. Second, I'm just being me. This is what everyone wanted to see. Me being me with my friends.
Is it too late to get Carson Daly?
What?
Is it too late to get Carson Daly?
No, he's a good friend of mine. I can get him on the next one.
Okay, I think we should address the most friends Mitch has ever been around is in his artwork he posted today, where there were 5 red balloons.
Okay, first of all, those red balloons are amazing. They actually listen to what I have to say and don't interrupt me. Second, I have more than just that as a friend. In fact, everybody in here is a friend of mine.
Okay, that's fine. Cyberstalker number 1 says Mitch is the reason that humans have middle fingers, followed by Mitch's mommy. We are not ashamed of you, Mitch. We understand your intellect.
Thank you. See, someone calls me smart.
Okay, Cyberstalker Toilet Bowl says Mitch would look like Ned Flanders if he didn't like boys.
Okay, first of all, I don't like boys. I like girls. That's why I have a girlfriend.
Okay, Cyberstalker number 1, question for Mitch. How many times has Romina switched your chapstick for a glue stick so you finally be quiet? Question mark.
Literally that only happened one time.
Okay, Cyberstalker Don's Mustache Lover 1, and how many friends are in the room with you now?
Well, okay, none of them are actually technically in the room with me, but they are in the other room. My dog and my girlfriend are both in the cage.
Okay,
I think Don might be trying to say something.
Oh, go ahead.
I think Don might be trying to say something. But...
Old Man G, can you request to unmute again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, hello, Don.
I just want to say I'm sitting here watching this fucking Mitch. He has no friends. So there's not
Do
going to
your song and dance real quick, Mitch.
Yeah, I wrote this song for you last night. I spent 4 hours writing it from the heart. It goes like this. Who's my best friend in the world? Don Barris is. Who's the king of Boontang? Don Barris is. I wrote that.
And then it goes on. He's my friend. He's my pal. He's the guy that gets the gal.
Listen, I don't know how you know that considering I just wrote it last night.
No. You're a liar. You stole that from the song that I wrote for Brian Cosme. You are a piece of shit. Let me say this. What time is it right now?
It is 5:49.
5:49. So we have 11 minutes. I'm going to tell you this right now. Can I see
Romina.
Yeah. Is she there?
Romina's here, but I don't know if she wants
Where
to
is
really
she?
come out. She doesn't like that. Okay.
Hey, Romina, how are you? I
I'm
miss you.
good.
I miss you.
Okay.
Listen, I'm going to leave early because I can't take this bullshit anymore.
Okay, me too.
Okay. See you later, guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye, best friend.
You're not my friend at all.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you think you are?
Well, that's how friends joke sometimes, guys.
He's gone, Mitch.
I know, but I'm just letting the audience know. Like sometimes you have a friend that you joke like that with.
Okay, Cyberstalker number Don's Lover Mustache. How many friends are in the... Nope, we read that. Cyberstalker number 3. Lesbians have girlfriends.
Well, in order for me to be a lesbian, I'd have to be a woman. So
That's still up in the air. Cyberstalker number 1, it's amazing that transgenders can get facial hair so quick. Followed by, did Mitch get a beard and stash so he could have the scent of boyfriends near him at all times?
No, I got a beard and stash because women find it really sexy.
Okay, Cyberstalker Blows says Mitch is to comedy what high school jocks are to comedy.
I don't know what that means. Depends on the high school jocks. Some of them are probably really funny, like me.
Cyberstalker Slam says Schizo should sue him for copyright. Oh, Cyberstalker Hi-Fi, Mary Jane, don't worry, we aren't assuming you're Mitch's friend. Okay, thank you. I do need to keep my hate to a minimum. Cyberstalker number 3 says there used to be a guy in the Ding Dong show that had a fake beard. Is that why Mitch is stealing his bit? Yes.
First of all, I'm not stealing anyone's bit. I wrote this. I don't like the fact that I spent 4 hours writing this, and you guys think I stole it.
If you wrote it, why would you be so stupid to, when you were copying it and stealing material, you didn't realize Don's not the king of Poontang, Brian Cosme's the king of Poontang. So if you were changing that song to be about your best friend Don, you would have said a new line rather than King of Poontang, because King of Poontang is not Don, it's Brian Cosme. And from the comments, Screen Jams, thank you, says R.I.P. Brian's mom. You're so insensitive. His mom died less than a month ago.
Well, you know what? Brian Cosme and Don Barros are both the king of Poontang. There can be 2 kings. And I got to stick up for my best friend. So they're both the king.
Okay, Cyberstalker Black and Blue, can we sign Mitch up for the Big Brother program? ? They volunteered to be friends with boys who don't have any.
I have friends. She's actually going to be on the show here in about 5 minutes.
Okay, Cyberstalker Hi-Fi, Mitch's face looks like a moose knuckle.
That's not true. Okay, I look like a moose because I'm fucking jacked.
Okay, Cyberstalker number 1, Mitch's career is like an Amber Alert. There's a desperate search, but deep down, we all know it's not coming back.
First of all, you say we. I think most of the chat would disagree with you. So let's ask them. Who thinks my career is coming back? Probably everyone.
Okay, let me answer. Cyberstalker number 3. The cops say the first 48 hours are really important in recovering a missing person. When I thought about Mitch went missing, they told me to call back the next month.
Yeah, it's because I have a good relationship with the cops, so they knew I wasn't missing. They're my friends.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Now we've gotten the chat out of the way. What content did you prepare to bring to the table for your show today?
Well, not only did I write that song for Dawn, but I have literally like so many people that brought fan mail that I can read off, but some of them are a little weird. Like this one says that this is Mary from Maryland says that her favorite part of the show is Dawn's mustache, but I consider that more hate mail, so I put that to the side. I don't think anyone really wants me to read the hate mail I get, but that's what happens when you're mega famous.
Okay, Cyberstalker number 1, Mitch's parents thought he went missing once, but they went around taking down all the missing posters.
First of all, my face was on milk cartons, okay? I'm too famous to be on posters. I was on milk cartons. Second, they did buy all the milk cartons.
Okay, very good. Cyberstalker Blows says if Mitch was an actor, why doesn't he know to act upset when people fake attack him in a bit? He's just horrible, sincerely.
Because I know it's all from a place of love, because you guys are my friends.
Oh, okay,
like,
here we go.
Have so many friends.
Cyberstalker Mitch's mommy, we did take down the posters.
Okay, there may have been a couple posters, but I was mainly on milk cartons because I was too big for posters.
Okay, Cyberstalker Capone says, we love Simply Dan.
Simply Dan. My best friend's name is actually Don Barris. And he stole my Simply because as a father figure, he was like, that's a great name. I'm going to take that.
Oh, Cyberstalker Hi-Fi says, Mitch's face on a milk carton with the message, we are sorry if you have seen this child.
I think most people would have recognized me as a child. I was a child actor.
Okay, Cyberstalker Jam says you didn't write the song. Literally stole the song.
What's your proof of that? I spent 4 hours last night doing it.
Okay. Don just texted me the word me.
I think he was letting you know that it was when the debate was who is my best friend. He was texting you saying it was him.
Okay. Oh, Cyberstalker Slam says probably only on soy milk cartons.
No, actually, the ones that have creatine in them.
Okay, Cyberstalker Mitch's mommy says because all Canadians are sorry about Mitch.
Okay, I challenge you to find one Canadian that's sorry that I was there.
Okay, we have one. Cyberstalker number 1. See, Mitch is like herpes. You think it's finally gone and boom, he shows back up and ruins everyone's night.
Technically, he didn't say he was sorry that I was gone or that I was there.
Okay, Cyberstalker Toilet Bowl. I think Mitch and Schizo should have a spelling contest. I think Schizo would dominate Mitch's ass.
First of all, Schizo would be not great for that because I could outspell him.
Okay, Cyberstalker number 3. Mitch went cow tipping once when he was a child actor, but he couldn't figure out where to put the change.
The change? You get paid for cow tipping? I never got paid.
I don't think you have to tip the cows though. I think you're supposed to push them over.
Oh. Then I
The
must
cows
have
didn't
been
really do
doing it
anything for you, you know?
Yeah, I
You
must
only
have been
tip
doing
people
it
for
wrong.
service, you know?
Yeah, I must have been doing it wrong then. Okay, that makes sense.
Cyberstalker number 1. My brother and friends live in Revistoke. They went to visit White Rock once and asked about Mitch. Suddenly, everyone started hiding their kids in fear.
First of all, they weren't hiding their kids. Their kids went inside because they wanted to watch me on When Calls of the Heart.
Okay, Cyberstalker Toilet Bowl says, I bet Mitchell wouldn't say that to Schizo's face. Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle. I bet Michelle wouldn't say that to Schizo's face.
Thank you for writing my name properly. The Michelle part is a joke. My name's actually Mitchell. And I think most people don't think I'm a woman. But Schizo's pretty smart, so I think him and I would both come neck and neck, but I think I would beat him.
Okay, Cyberstalker Bitch says, serious question for Mitch. Are you afraid of what happens when we die? ? Sometimes it really scares me. Please help.
Well, I'm a long way from dying, but the one thing I am afraid of is being forgotten. But the good news is I have so many friends that I don't think I'll be forgotten.
Okay, there you go. There was somebody trying to make a connection, which is what you do before you become friends, and you just blew it off completely. Cyberstalker Jam says video proof exists. Lots of video proof exists of the Best Friend song.
Well, honestly, until I see it, there's no video proof. So you can send it to me all you want, but I'm telling you, you can ask Romina. Romina, come here. Do you have the key for your cage? Romina, come here. Hold on, let me get her out of her cage. Come here. Will you tell them that I spent like 4 hours writing that song yesterday and I didn't steal it?
No, you were watching a YouTube.
No, I told you to tell them that I spent 4 hours writing that song.
Thank you, Romina.
Will you tell them I stayed up writing that
there's
song?
an intelligence issue here,
You wrote
Romina.
out the words that you were hearing, right?
But my writing looked manly, right?
No.
Okay, go back in your cage. So,
Okay. All right. Cyber Stalker Toilet Bowl says Michelle sounds scared to face Schizo. Schizo surfed a tsunami. What has Mitch ever surfed? Some gay websites?
Okay, that was a couple times when I was a teenager. Everyone's gone through the experimental phase. While I admit that Schizo's tsunami surfing is impressive.
Okay, Cyberstalker Bitch says, I was at Mitchell's low-hanging fruit show and he completely ignored me when I tried to talk to him.
Yeah, okay. Sometimes when you're the funniest one there, you have to like put your head down and walk by people.
Okay, Cyberstalker Cactus says, I want to see this kissing contest Mitch was entered into. Did it already happen? Question mark.
The kissing contest? What kissing contest?
Okay, Cyberstalker Jams, no way he'd say it to Schizo's face.
Well,
And
I guess I'm going to have to get one of my really good friends, Schizo, to come on here. And then I can say it to his face.
Okay, very good. Monica Lopez Yoga says hello.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, Cyberstalker Hi-Fi. I don't know why Mitch repeatedly reminds us that he's famous for acting as a child, like a child.
Okay, I think they meant as a child because when I was a child actor, everybody knew my
Nope,
name.
acting like a child. It was I misspoke the first time I was trying to read it.
Well, they must have made a typo because like I was like a household name when I was a child actor. So I think they meant as a child. And it's because now I'm on the Ding Dong show, so I'm like extra famous now. But I wanted to remind everyone that I was also famous as a child. And I'm a good dog owner. See? She loves me.
Why are you jamming your fingers into her mouth?
I'm not. I'm holding her. And she's staying here.
Do you do that to Romina?
Aggressively.
Okay. First of all, Romina likes it when I do that. And
Okay.
she likes it in the cage.
Did you just sit on your dog?
Maybe.
Okay, Cyberstalker number 3. I asked Mitch for an autograph, and he got on his knees and tried to blow me. What the hell, Mitch? Question mark.
I thought you were asking for something different, first of all. Second, that is not an account that I'm gay. I just misheard. And I like to please my fans.
Okay, Cyberstalker Ponyboy says Ding Dong Show should interview all of Mitch's ex-girlfriends.
Yeah, they all...
Followed by Hi-Fi Cyberstalker. Responding to that previous comment, the FBI would also like to do that.
Is it Romina his only girlfriend he's ever had?
No, I've had literally thousands and thousands and thousands of girlfriends. And if you ask them about me, they'd all talk about how funny I am.
Oh, okay. Cyberstalker Blows says Mitch equals animal abuse, and Cyberstalker Mitch's mommy. The only household you were famous in was ours when I yelled at you.
So I wasn't wrong then. I said I was a household name. That's still technically a household.
Oh, okay. Cyberstalker number 1. Mitch took a one-on-one accent training course with Nancy Drake. His specialty was Mongolian. He gets embarrassed to perform, but he should do it for us.
Okay. I'll do Mongolian for you, but I warn you, like once I do it, you won't hear any Mongolian accent is good. But I don't know if the chat wants to hear it. Do they? Okay.
If you want to see Mitch humiliate himself and lie to us that he can speak with a Mongolian accent. There are ones flying in left and right.
Okay. Well, when I did the Mongolian accent for this mega movie, it was a Mongolian general in the army, and he basically was like, this is the Mongolian accent that I had to do for playing a Mongolian general. He said, "You will not come to my army anymore. I will stop you from coming to my army." And when he tried to attack, I had to swing my sword, and I had to be like, "You will stay back from my army, and when you come, I will stop you from attacking them." I think you've all seen that movie, right?
What was the name and year it came out?
It was called Mongo the General, and it came out in 2017.
Okay.
Were you in that?
Yeah, I played Mongo.
Well, that's why
the
nobody knows what
Mongolian
you're talking
general.
about. That's why nobody knows what you're talking about.
Okay, well, first of all, I think everybody saw it, and second, write in the chat if that was a good Mongolian accent.
Okay, hold on a
I
second.
thought you were
Let's
doing the
catch
French
up.
guy.
No, that was what Nancy Drake taught me.
Cyber Stalker Dabrowski. Mitch thought farms made money from cow tips.
That was a long time ago, whoever that guy is.
Okay, Cyberstalker Toilet Bowl says, is it true Schizo tried to tie his shoes and Mitch demanded to help, so he let him, but he started to unzip his pants?
I keep hearing this rumor floating around. No, I tried to help him. I was trying to do a
Okay.
good thing.
Cyberstalker Z says, shout out to Genghis Khan.
Yeah, Genghis Khan, the other general that I was fighting that I totally beat in the movie.
I don't think
Okay,
he was French, though, was he?
Oh, go ahead,
What?
Oldie.
Genghis Khan wasn't French, was he?
Well, no, the accent that I was doing that Nancy Drake taught me was the Mongolian accent.
Okay, Cyberstalker number 1 says, I don't think Mitch knows what Mongolians are.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to point out I was almost nominated for an Oscar for that accent.
Cyberstalker Hi-Fi says Mitch has about as many girlfriends as he has friends. Followed by Cyberstalker Cactus. Is it true there's a full nude scene in Horns where you can see the profiles of Mitch's twig? Question mark.
Listen, I admit I made them cut that out because I was a child at the time, and that's creepy. But I wouldn't call it a twig. I would call it a python.
What did you
If I
demand
was-
they cut it out after you demanded they film it?
Okay, I didn't demand they filmed it. They asked to film it, which was really creepy. But I think it's because I held the world record for the biggest one.
Okay. Cyberstalker Slam says Mitch puts the Mong in Mongolian.
That's not true. I did Mongolian. I put the awesome in Mongolian.
Oh, Cyberstalker Dizzle says he puts the go in Mongolian, right?
Yeah, because I'm always on the go. I'm always going to do more projects.
Okay, Cyberstalker Capone says hello to Old Man G, Mary Jane, and Mitch, and also to Don, wherever he may be.
Right there.
My best friend's tied up right now, but he was here, and he enjoyed my song that I wrote for him.
Okay, Cyberstalker Toilet Bowl. I just heard Mitch's Canadian accent.
Where?
Okay, Cyberstalker number 1 says Mitch's last acting credit was in 2020 at the age of 21, no longer being eyed as a prey by producers. Mitch has decided to follow in the footsteps of his heroes like Cosby and D'Elia.
First of all, I'd like to point out that both of those guys were really funny. Second, there's no evidence that I did any of that.
Okay, Cyberstalker Z says, I love the Marco Polo series on Netflix. It's a shame they capped it at 12 episodes.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Okay, were you in that?
No, but I agree.
Oh, okay. Cyberstalker number 3, Mitch likes anal, hashtag never forget.
There's no evidence of any of that.
I think there's evidence when you wore the shorts.
We don't have any pictures of that, though, except the one hanging on the fridge, but I don't need to get that one.
Okay, Cyberstalker Hi-Fi. Serious question for Mitch the Bitch. Were you ever considered edgy in Canada? And by edgy, I mean they want to push you over a cliff.
Yeah, I was like they used to call me Mitch Dean because I was a lot like James Dean because I was so edgy.
Okay. I don't know if you understood. James Dean didn't fall off a cliff. It was a very flat farmland where he wrecked a race car.
Yeah, no, I know that. I wasn't talking about the falling off a cliff thing. I was talking about the fact that, like, when people see me, they say I'm so handsome and I'm edgy.
Do you think they maybe said that because they wanted you to have a car wreck or something?
I don't think anybody wanted me to get into a car wreck. The only car wreck I've ever been was when Dawn got my girlfriend pregnant. And that one wasn't an accident. That one was on purpose.
Okay, Cyberstalker Toilet Bowl. Mitch is ashamed of his Canadian accent, so he called it Mongolian.
No, that's first of all, I don't like the fact that you guys are saying that Nancy Drake wasn't a good teacher. She's the best in the business. All right. And that was a great Mongolian accent.
Okay, Cyberstalker number 1. Mitch, you have been acting since you were 8. It's impressive, like being the best in waiting in line for something that never actually happens.
It's gonna happen. Okay. Everybody believes in me. All my
Oh yeah, where's your friend, by the way?
She texted me. She said that the Grammys wouldn't let her go, and she was like, "I'm supposed to be on this really big show," and they were like, "Well, you have to go to the after party, so she won't make it."
Oh,
When were you
okay.
gonna tell us?
What?
You got a text. When were you gonna tell us?
I literally, that's what I was looking at. I just got that text now.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, and she was like, "I know how huge the show is and how much people love it, so I'll try to be on next time."
Oh, Cyberstalker Dizzle. Question for Mitchell. Is Canada really America's hat? Question mark.
Canada's a beautiful, beautiful place filled with a lot of people and its own entity, not part of America.
Okay, Cyberstalker number 3. No one is doubting Nancy Drake, comma, Michelle, they're doubting you.
Well, if that were true, then they'd have to be calling me a bad actor.
Okay, Cyberstalker number 1. Mitch once was described as the plain toast of acting.
So, like, the best thing since sliced bread? I agree.
Okay, Cyberstalker Jams says, question for Mitch. Have you ever been to Niagara Falls?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been there twice. It was really good.
Oh, Cyberstalker Hi-Fi. Mitch's Canadian citizenship was nearly removed due to him claiming he was beloved by his motherland.
Okay, I don't think you'll find a single Canadian that doesn't love me, first of all. And second, they took away my Canadian citizenship because I'm so American now.
Oh, but Cyberstalker number 3. Next time you go to Niagara Falls, can you jump in? Question mark.
Well, if I did that, I would die, so probably not.
No, there's tons of people that were in barrels and they were fine.
I'll tell you what, if my friends tell me to do it, I'll do it. I'd have to hear from my best friend, Don Barris, though.
Okay, is there a bridge there?
No, it would just be off the, like, into the falls.
Is that considered a bridge, the part that you walk on to get to the middle to jump in?
No.
Oh, then it fits perfectly, because it would be bad if your friends tell you to jump off a bridge. You're kind of stupid if you jump off a bridge, but your best friend Don wouldn't be telling you to jump off a bridge. He would just say, jump in the Niagara Falls, and you could be like, yeah.
Yeah. No, if he told me to jump off a bridge, I might start thinking that he's not my best friend. But he would just be telling me to jump in, which is like a funny haha, like what you do with your guy friends. So you're like, oh, do this.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
My snacks are more interesting than you. Sorry about that. Hold on for bag crunching.
It's okay. I'm trying to find a charger. My phone's at 2%.
Oh, this sounds good. Yeah. Okay. Boy, my ears needed a break from the audio issues we have.
The audio issues.
Yeah, there's some like meh, 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 meh.
I don't hear it.
Okay. Cyberstalker Dizzle, I have an extra whiskey barrel if needed for the Niagara Fall trip. That's so sweet.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, we just have to wait till my best friend Don tells me to go in the falls. And if he tells me to do that, then you can mail the whiskey barrel to the postman who gives it to me on Sundays.
Perfect. And Cyberstalker Slam says, if Don can surf a tsunami, I'm sure Mitch could surf Niagara Falls, no problem.
Exactly. See, now you guys are getting the show. Yes.
Cyberstalker number 1, he could do it near Casino Niagara and people could take bets on who would care he jumped.
Yeah, and then you make a lot of money when you were like, he's got a ton of friends, so probably all of them. Hey, Romina, would you care if I jumped from Niagara Falls?
No.
She said yes.
She said no. We could clearly hear her.
She said yes. I don't know if you guys could hear, but she said yeah, she would.
Hold on a second. Oh man, G, best moderator in the business. What did Romina say from off camera a second ago?
Sounded like she said no, but I couldn't tell if she was using a Mongolian accent or not.
No, that was a regular accent.
Oh, there was definitely no then.
She might have been doing a French accent though.
No, I said no.
Again, she said yes.
Nope, she said no.
Okay.
Cyber Stalker Toilet Bowl says, I asked a group of Canadians about Mitch and they laugh. They don't know him.
Well, which group of Canadians was it? Most
Okay,
Canadians
hold on. This is nice. Cyber Stalker Don's Mustache Lover #1 says the audio issue is just Mitch talking.
I don't sound like blah, 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 like she said.
Okay, Cyber Stalker #1, LOL, beat me to it. Don's Mustache Lover #1.
I have to change the angle because my phone's about to die.
Why can't you plug it in before your show? You're given a show.
I did plug it in, but for some reason it was like dying faster than normal.
Schizo used to do this exact same thing.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's why him and I would do well at the spelling competition. We think alike.
Okay, Cyber Stalker Black and Blue says Mitch's bio says he's a musician. Does he know the skin flute doesn't count? ?
Okay, first of all, educationally it's called a penis. Second, I'm straight.
Okay, that's odd because Cyber Stalker Blows says he only asked the straight Canadians.
That's most of the Canadians, isn't it?
Wow. You're really going to throw your home country under the bus?
Yeah, they loved me.
You're saying your home country is anti-LGBTQ plus DYI?
I mean, listen, am I proud of that? No. But is it the reality? Sure. But they love me there.
Okay, Cyber Stalker #3. I like Mitch. He reminds me of one of my favorite movie characters.
Thank you.
Sloth from Goonies.
Well, okay. We don't have to have that last part, but I'll take the fact that you said you like me and that I was in Goonies.
Okay, Cyber Stalker #1 says, LOL, Mitch would say, you guys.
What?
Okay, Cyber Stalker Don's Mustache Lover 1, even his battery is trying to kill unalive itself.
Hey, first of all, my battery loves me.
Okay, Cyber Stalker Toilet Bowl, Mitch's BI space O. By O.
Oh, I think they're trying to call me bi, which is cool now, by the way. But I'm still straight.
Okay, Cyber
That's why I'm
Stalker
dating a producer.
#1. I have 3 Canadians staying at my house right now, 2 from BC and 1 from Toronto, and they don't know you.
Well, why don't you ask them? Have them tune in and ask them, and they'll be like, this guy is awesome. And say, remember that one child actor? And they'll say, yeah.
Okay, Cyber Stalker Dizzle has 2 comments. First one, settle down, Mitch, you're all over the place. Followed by Scott Thompson is a gay Canadian, and he is hilarious.
Okay, nice. He probably is. I haven't seen him, but...
Cyber Stalker Slam says, I don't think a country that elected Trudeau is a majority of straight.
Well, that just goes to show how much that person doesn't understand Canada.
Was Trudeau the one that smoked crack and had gay sex?
No, I think that was Rob Ford, the
greatest mayor of
Toronto
all
mayor.
time.
Yeah.
Wow, without skipping a beat, like 2 seconds. That's the fastest question you've answered all day.
It's not because he was gay. It's because he was a very famous mayor. That's why I know him. That's why I also know the one prime minister guy.
That's how you did well as a child actor in Canada, going to
Yeah.
these crack smoking parties.
Listen, if that's what it takes to become extra mega famous, then that's what it takes. And now everybody knows me.
Oh, Cyberstalker Lil says Romina said, "Hurry up. Her real boyfriend is coming over soon."
Romina, did you say that? Are you awake in your cage, Romina? I think she might be taking a nap in her cage.
Okay, Cyberstalker Black and Blue. Mitch is from Winnipeg. It kind of represents his career. It's really cold, starts to get warm, then it gets really cold again.
Yeah, and when it starts to get warm again, you guys are going to be begging me to keep doing this show. Not that you don't already.
Ooh, Cyberstalker Toilet Bowl says if Mitch was really Don's best friend, he would pop on during Don's Instagram live, but no calls, no shows.
I have a couple times and I've commented. And every time I comment, people are like, "Oh, Mitch is here."
Did
They
you ever
spell it
show
wrong.
your face?
What?
Did you ever show your face on there?
No, I don't want to take away from Don's thing. If I did that, it would become all about me. And I don't want to take that away from Don. Because he's my best friend.
Cyberstalker Capone says, "LOL, my message was removed, question mark."
I didn't
Who
remove it.
Yeah, who removed your message? Romina, did you remove a message?
No.
You didn't? You're the producer. You have the power to do that. Did you do that?
No, I don't produce your show.
What do you mean you don't produce my show?
She produces the Ding Dong Show.
Yeah, and I'm a cast member on the Ding Dong, so you have the power. She does
You're
the
lying,
joke.
you're not a cast member.
Romina keeps doing this joke where she says I'm not a cast member, and Mary Jane's in on the joke too.
It's not a joke.
Hi-Fi Cyberstalker says, "I'm impressed by how Mitch couldn't have prepared less. Not a joke, that just an over observation."
First of all, I did prepare. I have all the fan mail. I even wrote that song.
Oh, let's see. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Mitch and Friends fan mail segment. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, it's so far into the show. Mitch won't stop trying to talk about having friends and stuff, guys. So it's
First of
taken a
all,
while to get here.
I do have friends, but Connie from Connecticut says, "How is it that your mustache always looks so clean?" Well, usually with this mustache that I have here, I have a whole grooming kit that I do, but I never do it on camera because I didn't want to steal anything from Don. The next one is Colton from California again. That guy keeps writing in.
Hold
What's
on.
your-
Cyberstalker Hi-Fi. Mitch has moderators that remove jokes that hurt Mitch's feelings, i.e. the truth.
Well, it is funny to call the jokes the truth, but I think everything that the whole point of this show is like everybody jokes about that they're not my friend and stuff. But I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret. That's not true. We are friends.
Okay, very good. Here is one of your friends, Cyberstalker number 1. Mitch's transition from child actor to comedian is like Canada's healthcare system, free, but there's a really, really, really long waiting period to see any results.
First of all, I see results all the time. Okay? This is the result. The success of this show. Hey, Romina, will you come read this fan mail that I got? Will you read that on camera?
Hold on one second.
Where are you going?
Can she read your handwriting?
Yeah, she
She
can read
wrote all
my
those, right?
handwriting.
Oh yeah. This
Yeah,
his handwriting is really girly.
it's not girly.
Did
It's
you write
like-
that, Romina?
That's his handwriting.
No, that's manly.
Wow.
What part? First of all, show that again. What part of this is girly?
The
It looks like a
heart.
high school teenager's homework.
What
Mhm.
hearts?
Also, these are his notes for the show. Super awesome fan mail.
Okay,
Did he
well, why
write from Michelle? Is that Michelle?
No, the hearts over the
Yeah,
eye is because
yeah.
I don't want it to be boring, so I add some flair. That's not girly though. Can you
Okay,
read this one?
Cyberstalker Bitch says, it's true. Mitch pretends not to remember what we were supposed to fight and have a kissing contest.
I don't think my girlfriend would appreciate that. Can you read this one?
Oh,
This fan mail?
The one that you wrote?
No, I didn't write it. A fan wrote in. Can you read it?
This is your handwriting though.
No, I wrote it down for my notes, but can you just read it?
It says, Katie from Kansas. Does anyone tell you you look like a young Leonardo DiCaprio?
Thank you, Katie from Kansas. Yes, all the time.
hold on, Romina. You're not on camera. Why is Mitch withholding the camera from? There we go.
Is he pointing a gun at you?
No,
No.
Okay,
No.
just making sure.
He's
'Cause
hiding
we can't see his hands.
notes.
not hiding them.
That's super girly. That
That's-
is super girly handwriting.
We can ask the chat, but I think it's pretty manly. Why don't you read one more for them? Read this one.
Gina from Georgia says, what is it like to work on a big movie set?
Well, thank you for writing that, Gina from Georgia. Most of the movies that I work on are big movie sets, and it's pretty awesome.
It seems like based on the names we've heard, you have about 5 fans.
No, these are
is that
just the
right?
ones that I wrote down because I didn't have time to write them all down.
So you're doing repeats and not being fair to everybody and trying to read everybody's letters. You're just doing
Okay,
the same
you know
people's
what?
over and over again.
You know what? Next week I'll be fair to everyone. I'll read all the fan mail that I have.
Okay, in all fairness, we've ignored the chat for too long, so I'm going to rush through these. Cyberstalker Bitch, poor kid. Cyberstalker Hi-Fi. I heard Mitch Coming in Men is an actor's name. The real name is said to be Mitch Cumbucket. Cyberstalker Slam says DiCaprio is what's Eating Gilbert Grape, maybe. Cyberstalker Dizzle, what's Mitch's favorite flavor of chapstick? Cyberstalker Ponyboy, question for Romina, what's it like to allow Mitch's sex, question mark. Cyberstalker Black and Blue, the shackle chains is too short for Romina to get fully in frame. Followed by Cyberstalker number 1. I still love this joke, so we need to use it again. Mitch had said previously that he would love to study abroad. Can someone please explain to Mitch's legal team that that's the term for stalking? Followed by, I don't think my wife appreciated you trying to have a kissing contest with her. Cyberstalker Toilet Bowl, the young Leonardo from What's Eating Gilbert Grape, question mark.
Yeah.
You can address all that.
So I'll address all that. First of all, I'd like to point out, I love that you guys think I'm so talented to be in a movie like What's Eating Gilbert Grape. So thank you for that. Second, your wife kept asking to come to my shows, and I had to be like, nah, not this time. Like, I'm too busy. So that's not my fault. You can ask her that too. She'll vouch for it.
That was a bringer show.
Yeah, and she wanted to come, and I said no. Granted, one of them did get canceled, but that doesn't normally happen. You can ask Quinn.
Oh, Cyberstalker number 1. Mitch was in the movie What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
No, I'm
It's
saying
what's
you
eating
got-
Gilbert's gape.
Okay.
It's a completely different.
What's Eating Gilbert's Gape?
Okay. First of all, I was saying that they were comparing my level of acting to Leo's level of acting in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, which was amazing.
No, I think What's Eating Gilbert's Gape is probably the adult or erotic remake.
Well, I think it's supposed to be What's Eating.
You being someone that loves anal should know that like a gape is what happens when you're.
We have no proof that I like anal. There's
Yeah, there
literally no
are
proof of that.
photos, a lot of photos.
I don't think anyone has a photo of that.
Photo right here.
Okay, well,
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yep, there. Yep. Mitch
Yeah.
likes
Uh,
anal.
That's
Oh.
you.
okay. Well, she took that out of the trash can.
No, it's on the fridge.
Okay, Cyberstalker. Thank you, Romina. Cyberstalker Ponyboy says also Mitch looks like an egg with a fake beard. Followed
that-
by. Oh, go ahead.
Right. No, you go ahead.
Okay. Cyberstalker Hi-Fi says Mitch's fan mail is just his diary. Cyberstalker Slam says, I was saying you look R-worded. And Cyberstalker Cactus, sex with Mitch is like fucking an egg.
You fuck eggs? How do they know what that's like?
I'm not sure, but Cyberstalker Hi-Fi says Mitch was in the theatrical release of What's Eating Gilbert Gape as the prolapse.
My character was not prolapse. My character was called the pro because I had to be a professional tennis player, but it wasn't the prolapse. I think all the fans want me to keep going for another hour. Right, guys? Type 1 if you want me to do another hour.
Holy shit. Our viewer count just plummeted.
Did you say you think everyone left?
I think everyone left.
No, I think we still have a bunch of people here.
Oh, Cyberstalker number 1 hasn't abandoned you yet. Mitch was going to become a juggler, but realized he had no balls.
Okay, Cyberstalker number 1, that's not how juggling works. You're supposed to juggle toy balls, not testicles. Second, I think everybody's waiting for my friend to come. So I think they'll all come back next week when my friends are here.
So now it's friends. I thought it was friend.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get another one to make up for the ones that didn't show up this time.
Don't you have to like make some first?
Well, I have a bunch of friends.
That's not what I mean by making.
What do you mean by making?
Like go out and meet people and like get to know them stuff. Don't just invent them in your head. You know, that's making them.
Oh, well, is Mary and Colton and Katie and Gina and Sarah fake? I didn't think so.
What about Luann? Where's she at?
Luann got into a bike accident. So when she gets out of the hospital, she'll be here.
All the way from Tennessee?
Yeah, I thought it was Texas, but yes, Tennessee.
No, she's from Tennessee.
That's right. She's from Tennessee, and she's going to be here.
Wait a minute, doesn't Mitch making friends is just him blowing up balloons, right?
Mm-hmm. Drawing
And
faces on
tying
them.
a string around him?
Drawing faces on them and then trying to make out with them.
You know what? Just to prove you guys wrong, I will 100% have 2 friends on next week.
Oh, okay. Cyberstalker Bitch says Mitch's life really changed when he didn't get the role as Henry Danger.
I still think about that.
Tell us the story.
Well, I went into Nickelodeon to audition for Henry Danger, and Dan Schneider was there, but he was the only one in the room for some reason. And he looked at me and he just went, "Not you." And I was like, he didn't even get to see me act first. But I think he might have seen me act in a different place and was like, this guy's not Nickelodeon enough. But it was between me and the other guy. And as soon as I walked in, he just went, "Nope, not you."
Okay, Cyberstalker Ponyboy says the real irony is that Midge would absolutely do gay acts to get into show business.
I've never denied that.
Oh, Cyberstalker Black and Blue says, has Mitch thought about moving to Japan? I've heard you can rent friends there.
I don't need to rent friends. I'm going to have 2 on next week.
Okay, Cyberstalker Cactus says, it doesn't count if you get someone to come on the show using Don's famous name.
I wasn't. I was going to get people to come on the show that really liked me when I was a child actor and when I kissed Sabrina Carpenter on the lips.
Okay, Cyberstalker number 1. Mitch, you're so... You're so unoriginal. Even your dreams are reruns of other people's better ideas.
My dreams are all original, just like my song.
Okay, Cyberstalker number 3. Mitch wanted to audition for Batman, but he thought it was a guy that stuck a bat up his butt. Mitch likes anal.
Okay, first of all, I like Batman because he's the coolest superhero. Second, I don't know where this rumor keeps coming that I like anal.
We saw a photo of you wearing like red little short girl shorts that said Mitch likes anal on the butt.
Yeah, but Romina thought it'd be funny to Photoshop that.
No, that was live.
Do we have
I
any
remember
proof
seeing
of
that.
it?
I remember
Do we have
seeing
any
that. It was.
Proof
We have
of that?
proof. Yeah, it's a video on the internet on
Yes.
YouTube.
Where on YouTube is it?
We can share
At
the link.
SDTPN.
Okay, well, I think if people went and watched that, they'd find out that it was just a pair of red shorts.
Okay, Cyberstalker number 1. Mitch is like the comic version of Blue Balls. You get people excited for something good and then nothing happens.
I think this whole entire show has been a success, though. In fact, type 1 in chat if you think this is a great show.
There's no
We're gonna have
ones.
so many ones in chat.